Hello and welcome to a Geeky Bit bonus. Today I'd like to talk to you about a Macintosh Classic that I got, along with some of the things I've done to it and some of the things I would like to do to it. So this Macintosh came to me by way of a large bulk collection of electronics and computers I had gotten not too long ago. So here's some of the things that I've done to this. First of all, the Macintosh Classic can oftentimes have the battery leak all over it and completely destroy the logic board. What I did was I replaced it with a CR2032 holder and battery. Next, I noticed that the capacitors on this were already starting to leak and one had already come off its pads. So I replaced all of the capacitors with some tantalum capacitors that will definitely hold out much longer. So as you can see here, we're checking out the computer in action. Just so you know, it totally 100% works. Of course, it's in black and white, and as you can see, I want to do something with that screen too, but I'll talk about that stuff in a moment. Everything seems to be functional. The desktop seems to work, the operating system seems to work. This is running off of the hard drive that this system had in it when I got it, which is absolutely amazing given the age of this computer, and the hard drive in it is definitely the original hard drive. So now that we've checked everything out and we know it works, let's talk about the things I want to do with this system in the future. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This computer needs to be cleaned, and not just kind of, like 100% deep clean, level clean. So that's something that I want to get done. The system doesn't look too discolored or yellowed, so I don't think I will need to necessarily retro bright it. Once I get it cleaned, I'll have a better idea. Of course, it's not just cleaning and retro brighting. I also want to go ahead and get inside the computer, replace the old hard drive that could literally die any second, whether it is on or off. This thing is ancient, and I want to put in a Blue SCSI. I would also like to have external access to the Blue SCSI's SD card. Now let's talk about some of my thoughts and the cost of this system. Now the lot this came in, I sold some stuff that came with the lot as well and made my money back that I spent on it. But I would say this portion of the lot probably cost between $5 to $10. Now as far as my thoughts go for this computer, I think it is a fantastic old retro Macintosh as it uses ADB, so you don't have to have a special keyboard and mouse outside of just a Macintosh keyboard and mouse. I think the unit would be a little nicer if it were a little faster, and the 4 megabytes of maximum system memory is a little harsh. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and if so, feel free to click that like button, and if you're not subscribed so already, feel free to do so as well, and if you'd like to get notifications of my future videos, click that bell button.